Akshaya? Akshaya?
Sir?
Yeah, start பண்ணுமா.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon to one and all present in this wonderful webinar, which is conducted by our Department of Zoology, Vivekananda College of Arts and Science for Women, ALM Palayam, Tiruchengodu. The Department of Zoology is inviting you to a virtual webinar on the topic Nutritional Value of Insects for Human Consumption. Welcome, may all who enter as guests leave as friends. I would like to call upon A. Mahalakshmi from second postgraduate, second MSc Zoology, Department of Zoology for the welcome address.
Thank you, Akshaya. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Good afternoon, everyone present here. So it gives me an immense pleasure in welcoming everyone present here. First of all, I would like to welcome our chairman person, Madam Chairman, Vice Chairman, Chief Executive Administrative Officer, Principal, Academic Dean, and all the other staff members. Even though they are not present here, I would like to take their blessing for this webinar. And a special thanks and welcome address to our Department of Zoology, Dr. Ilayaraja sir, and all the other staff members of our department and other departments, and to our fellow friends. Also, a special welcome to our resource person, Dr. M. Murli, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, St. Joseph University, Dimapur, Nagaland. So once again, I welcome everyone for this beautiful webinar, and I hope everyone will be beneficial from this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you, Mahalakshmi. Next, I would like to call upon Dr. C. Ilayaraja sir, Head of the Department of Zoology, to give a brief introduction about the program.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, all of you those who are joined in this virtual webinar. I like to introduce and also share some information about the today webinar on beneficial insect for the human consumption. And we know that we are based on agriculture family. All of them sort of came from the agriculture family, so we know what are the beneficial insects or person in and around of us. So we must know what are the beneficial insect to our person, and also what are the significance or happen with the help of that insect. So in this virtual webinar, we come to know a lot of information related to the beneficial insects with the help of our today's speaker, right? And also regarding the beneficial insect, it is a number of species of insect that perform a valued service like pollination and pest control. That is the pollination and the pest control is the most important function by the insects, whether it may be beneficial or harmful insects. But among the beneficial insect, lot of economical importance also present. In this, with this information, I come to conclude my speech, and I would like to thank for your wonderful opportunity for sharing information about and introduce about the program of this forum. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much to one and all person here.
Thank you, sir. Atiti Devo Bhava is a Sanskrit verse translated literally. It means the guest is equivalent to God. By giving honor to this quote, I would call upon Dr. G. Satish Kumar sir, coordinator of this program, to give introduction to the honorable guest.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ma. A warm greeting, one and all gathered here for this occasion. It is my pleasure to intro about to our today's chief guest, Dr. Murali, who is assistant professor in Nagaland. He is schooling in government higher secondary school in Dharmaburi. Then UG completed Periyar University in Salem. Then PG, MPhil, and PhD completed in Bardiyar University. So he is well known of more knowledgeable and skill and development techniques for gel electrophoresis, isolation of microbial, biotechnology, then industrial microbiology, microtom and techniques, PCR techniques, and well known and technical session and valuable more than suggestion of subject experts. He is working of JRF, UGC Research Fellow, then teaching experience for their various institutions. Dharmaburi, now working here, St. Joseph University in Nagaland. He is more than conducted for conference, national and international level. So 3 national conference conducted, then 3 books published for many listed publications of national international conference, more than reputed journals, 25 reputed journals, 2 underwear for conducting the UGC listed care published and Scopus. With this brief introduction, may I call upon Dr. Murali to deliver his presentation. Thank you, Dr. Murali.
Thank you, sir. Knowledge has power. It controls access to opportunity and advancement. I would like to call upon the hero of today's webinar, Dr. M. Murali, to share his knowledge on the topic nutritional value of insects for human consumption. Over to you, sir.
May I audible? Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Is it audible?
Yes, sir, it is audible. No problem.
Okay, thanks. Okay. First of all, good afternoon, all of you. This is Murali. Thank you for your wonderful introduction, Dr. Satish Kumar. And I thank to all the faculties and students and faculty members, others. So I thank you all, and then I thank to principal, head of the department, and other organizing secretaries and other faculty members. Thank you so much for giving the wonderful opportunities. Just wait, I shared my slide. I hope that my slide is visible, right? Is it visible?
Yes, sir. Is it visible?
May I continue, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Okay, so I go to the topic, okay, directly, no problem. Okay, today topic, nutritional values of insect for human consumption. Okay, before go the topic, I just give some few words about that nutritional. Okay, and so human being get the nutrition or food from various resources like forest area and plant and agricultural land, and sometimes nowadays we are depending some industries also, food industries also. Okay, uh, but some people in India, there are following some ancient and traditional knowledge about that taking the nutrition and food from various resources. Okay, so I just give so my content today. I will speak about just introduction, why we go to take the edible insect and entomophages, list of edible insect in India, nutrition value of some edible insect, and advantage of entomophages and disadvantages of also. So, okay, so I move to the next slide. So what is entomophage? That's mean entomo means is entomology. Phages means eat. Okay, so that means we go to eat the insect. The entomophage is a term used to describe the practice of consumption of insect as a food. Okay, so that is the definition for the entomophage. And I give small introduction about that edible insect. Uh, in the Northeast India is one of the most primary biodiversity hotspot in India, where a percentage of its flora and fauna uncharted. The Northeast India is a native to many traditional living indigenous tribes and community who are in continue touch with the natural. The uses of edible insect as a food and common among ethnic peoples of the Northeast India. The food process and prepared traditionally by its people is connected to the social culture, life, and health. In Northeast India, insects have been using in a varied ways, such as for edible and medicinal purpose, and industrial purpose, and culturing purpose also. Continue for the introduction. The world population is increasing. It is expected to reach 90 billion people by 2015. But current food production will need to almost double. But land is scarce. Will have performed the implication on food productions. FAO is interested in the uses of insect as an alternative sources or alternative food sources. The edible insect contributed to diet of the part of the world population, such as those living in Africa, Asia, and Latin America also. So this graph showed or explained some insect population and consume status in the world. The highest insect take by African peoples, 32% of insect that are used as a edible or as a food substance or food sources, and then 20% of the American people are consume 20% of insect, then 12% of Australian peoples, and 10% of European. The ASEAN only less than 6% of insect consuming or taking in ASEAN people. I gave some examples, the common edible insect in the northeast, India, generally India. First one is divine beetles. It is also the water bugs or water beetles, so which is also presenting in water, fresh water. And next one is the water scavenger. This is also the water insect. And next one is the acid long iron beetle. So this is only presenting in the forest area, which is having the long and horn. This is a borer. It is otherwise called the wood borer insect. It go to destroy the woods. Okay, so the people is also using that long hair and beetle larvas. Okay, and next one is a dragon place. So already we know that what is dragon place. There are the people also using the dragon place and gain water bugs. So this is also water insect, which is also present in the fresh water. This is also edible in India. And red ant. Red ant already we seen in red karna. So it is a red ant. It is a very famous edible insect in northeast India, and nipa and other grasshoppers. So already we know that the grasshopper is very famous and very high level of consumption insect in worldwide. Okay, so this is a very famous and high level of consume are taken by the peoples in worldwide. Okay, so there are taking different ways. Some insect take by preparing method are different. There are taking roasted, fried, or curry method, and some insect are followed by chutney method. Some other consumed directly, like termites, right? So winged termites. So it is the people are taking directly without any boiling or any treatment. They are taking directly. Okay. I show some images for the edible insect. So first one is wasps. So already you know that wasps. What is wasps? So it is a yellow color jacket wasps. So it is also very famous edible insect in northeast India. They are using the overall body and the overall nest also. So it is a very common edible insect in northeast India. So this is another one. Red ant queen. Okay, so this is another one, red ant queen. This is also the edible insect. This is another one insect for edible purpose. This is a scorpion, water scorpion. This is also the edible termites and other water bugs. Okay, so this is a very wild edible insect in the northeast India. I mean, especially in Nagaland. Okay, and some other insect also is there. This is a grasshopper. Grasshoppers. Last three diagrams is a grasshopper. So it is widely used in edible purpose in Nagaland. Okay. Some cricket. So also the edible insect in Nagaland. I just show some pictures to you. And sometimes there are using some spiders also the edible. Okay, gain spider, it is a big one, which is containing high protein content and high fatty acids and lipid and fatty acid content. So there are not the northeast peoples also using the gain spider. It is a edible one in northeast India, and you can see this is a worm. Wood borer. so which is also one of the very famous edible insect, larva. So which is also available in the Nagaland, Northeast India. Okay, so there are preparing various method to eat the edible insect. Sir, may I audible, sir? Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir. So there are preparing various method like fried bugs and roasted beetle and fried beetles also, and fried caterpillar, some other larvas, and fried grasshoppers and fried termites. Okay, so there are using various method to prepare the edible insect and consume that. So I just give some listed documented of edible insect in India and otherwise worldwide. So totally the global range of 1000 to 1000 to 2000 of edible insect documented in the worldwide, and species wise 235 butterflies and moth also documented in the worldwide, and 344 beetles also edible in worldwide, 330 bees and wasps and ant also edible insects, and 239 grasshoppers and crickets and cockroach also edible in worldwide. Okay. 39 termites also listed the edible, documented in the edible list. Okay, and 20 dragonflies and cicadas. This is also the edible in worldwide. Which species also consumed various by region due to the difference the environmental ecosystem and climates. So some edible documented in edible insect in the India species. 298 edible insect is belonging to different classes and order. Cleopatra, this is 34% of edible insect, and Arthropetra, so 24 of percent of edible insects there. Hemipetra is 17%, and Iminopetra is 10, and Odonet is 8%, and Lepidopteris is 4%, Isopteris is 2%, and Epinopteris is 1%. So this is a percentage level of edible insect belonging to the various classes. And in India, various states wise, the highest edible insect documented in Arunachal Pradesh, totally the 158 species is edible in Arunachal Pradesh, and Manipur and Nagaland is 41 species is edible and documented in Manipur and Nagaland. And Assam peoples, there are consuming 38 species of edible. Next is Meghalaya. The Meghalayan peoples also 16 species are they are taking the edible purpose, and 5 pieces in Kerala, and remaining Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Odisha, the Madhya Pradesh. Also, they are taking 1 species, but actually edible insect. This is a state-wise documentation list in India. So why we go to take insect as a food sources? The insect is the edible insect are healthy and nutritious, rich in protein and rich fat content and vitamins and minerals and some other fatty acids like omega fatty acids 3, omega fatty acids and other also available here. And insects are also used in the therapeutic purpose also. The environmental insect emit the less greenhouse gases and ammonia than most livestock, requiring the small area of the land for rearing and not necessarily a land-based activity. An insect can be feed on the organic waste streams, require less water for survival than conventional livestock. So that's why we are going to take edible insect. Then Sorry for some time. The slide changes taking a few seconds. Sorry for the inconvenience that. So continuing the point, insects are easily available in the wild and can be collected directly. So that's why there are choose as a edible insect. The process in the insect fried, steamed, curry, chutney, and etc. And they can be sold in the market as street food, which directly providing the income also. And insect rearing can be low tech. Technologies are very sophisticated and depending on the level of investment. So that's why there are the people are depending the edible insect. Okay. So we are comparing to other nutritional sources like beef and fish. When we go to compare the insect, the termites the termites will give 630 calories per 100 gram of termites. So the beef only provided 290 and fish only provide for 170 calories per 100 gram of dry tissues. So that's why the people are taking the termites. So the energy values, comparing the energy values, the highest calories is take from the termites or insect. Okay. So when compared to the protein level, the caterpillar or some insect larva, they provide to 28%, 28 gram of protein. Then when compared to the beef and fish meats also. Okay, so that's why the people are taking that and suggested to the other peoples also. So now I just give some nutritional values of some insect in Nagaland and Northeast India. So this is a cricket. So already we know that it is a cricket insect. It containing the many nutritional composition like protein, which 58% of protein presenting in the cricket, and energy value is 448 calories, and carbohydrate is 4%, and the fat is 24% of presenting in the cricket. And minerals also presenting here: sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus also presenting here. So this is a nutritional level, and which also provide or which also have amino acids. So essential and non-essential amino acids are also presenting in the cricket meat or cricket bodies, cricket tissues. Okay, and fatty acids also presenting here. Fatty acids also present for saturated fatty acids, and unsaturated fatty acids also presenting in the cricket. The cricket is a different type is there, different structure is there. So it is widely used in the Northeast India as a food. Okay, they are consuming daily and seasonal basis. They are consuming that. And next one is grasshopper. So already we know that this is a grasshopper. Grasshopper is having that many types. It is a very very good protein sources which is provided to all the peoples, and which is having the many types. And the grasshopper containing the 78% of protein, and energy value is 430, and carbohydrate is 2%, and fat is 12%, and potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium also presenting here. So amino acids and essential and non-essential amino acids presenting here. And fatty acids, the saturated fatty acids presenting by 28% in grasshoppers, and monosaturated fatty acids presenting in 57% of in grasshoppers, and polyunsaturated fatty acid presenting in the 14% in the grasshopper tissues. Okay, so it is very widely used in worldwide. Okay, it is also insect farming also. It's available in the insect farming method. So this is a spider Nipilia species. It is otherwise called the Bhima Raj in the Northeast India, and Assam people also call the Bhima Raj. It containing the spider contain 80% of protein is there, and fat 4%, and carbohydrates 9%. Calorie values, it provide 410 calorie values, and minerals also presenting here. This is non-essential amino acids ratio, and this is essential amino acids ratio. So which is also widely used in Northeast India, especially in Assam peoples and the Nagaland peoples also using as food the spider. And second one, next one is termites. This is also very familiar as a edible insect. Already we know that, but it can provide which containing 39% of protein and fat for 18%, and carbohydrate 37%, and calorie value they provide 472% of calorie values. So this is amino acids composition. This is saturated fatty acid composition, and polyunsaturated fatty acid composition it is, which is also presenting in the termites. This is also called the beans termites. Okay. Yeah, this is a sting bug, which is also different type and different colors available in Northeast India. So South India also, India also is present, but the people also collected from the various forest area and agriculture land. So which containing 35% of protein, 50% of fat, carbohydrate is 7%, energy they provide 26% caloric values, and mineral sodium, potassium, and copper, magnesium also presenting here. Some amino acids presenting in the sting bug. Okay, so this is having a different type and different color, which is also presenting in Northeast India and other South Indians also. So I think it is not presenting in South country and South India, which is a hairy silkworm, but which is presenting in the South India, but we cannot consume that. But North Indian people, especially in the Assam and Nagaland people, they are consuming daily basis because of which is containing high protein content, 93% of protein content, and fat content also, which is containing 14%. Caloric values is very high, 670 calories, and which is containing that very good antioxidant level, and a very good omega fatty acid 3 also presenting in the hairy silkworm. Okay, so this is available in Northeast India. Okay, so next one is long iron beetle. Already I told that is which is very familiar. This is also the very familiar in Northeast India, especially in Nagaland. This is a larva stages. It is also called the wood worm, and it is also called a wood borer caterpillar. Okay, which containing a protein for 18%, and fat is very high. 12% of fat is presenting in that worm, and dry matter 93%. Energy it will provide 129 calories for 100 gram of tissues. So it is very familiar in Nagaland. There are take fried and boiled worm. Okay. So next one is divine beetle. See, which is one of the water beetle. I mean water bugs, which is present in the fresh water, which containing 59% of protein, and 12% of carbohydrate, and 20% of fat presenting in the bugs and beetles. They provide 434% of 34 calories, which is a saturated fatty acid composition and amino acid composition. So which is also containing essential and non-essential, unessential amino acids in the body tissues. So the last one, it is a scorpion, water scorpion. Also, it's called the water scorpion, which is containing the caloric value is 662%, and total fat is 8.3 grams, and phosphate is 226 mg, which is very widely used in, but it is very cost in Nagaland. Per piece 100, I mean 40 rupees per piece. So it is very cost in Nagaland and Assam state also. Okay. So before the slides, I should just discuss nutritional values of some insect. I just give a few insect here, but India and Northeast India also using 298 insect as edible in Northeast India. And then it is another application that people are trusting the insect give and treated some disease. The people are trusting that. So it is a endemotherapy. There are the people are trusting that the endemotherapy means is treating or clearing some disease. Endemotherapy means which is the uses of insect and insect derived product in the medicinal system have been used by different human culture throughout the world of centuries. The insect are used live and cooked, brown or infusions in the plasters and the ointment also. They are using that. Maya, we are already using the Mogat to for therapeutic purpose thousands of years ago. And in Brazilian peoples are 42 insect using the folk medicine. So folk medicine directly taking the folk medicines. India use that insect in the folk medicine is also common mud webs. So this is a mud web and leaf cuttering ant and a cockroach, termites and other cricket also mainly use it to treat asthma disease and bronchitis, lung disease and source of throat. So there are trusting that the people, the Naga peoples and other North Indian tribal peoples also trusting that insect cure some disease. Uh, then there are following and taking that regularly. Yeah, I gave some examples. This is a yellow jacket bats, okay, which is also available in India, which can cause clear some disease like coughs, cold and stomach disorders, scabies, toothache and high blood pressure and wound and some malarial disease and dysentery, chest pain in a human food, and then it can cure the mouth disease of Mithun cattle. Mithun cattle is a buffalo like animal. It is a state animal in Nagaland. So the people are also using that and treated uh, the disease, worm infection disease in cattle, which is containing high antioxidant activities and which is also containing the high omega-3 fatty acids, the VAPs. And next, some beetles also using skin allergic and diarrhea. Some beetles also treated that are clear the skin allergy disease in diarrhea in human being. So next one is coconut borer larva. So already you know that which is also presenting in the South Indian also. It is called dung beetles. So which is very widely used in artist people, which is also treatment for the dandruff. The oil, the coconut borer larva oil used for the treatment of dandruff. And then the Indian Pangaris peoples use an honeybee to cure the whooping cough and other tuberculosis disease, some other fever, stomach pain, stomach clearance, and irritation of disease also. So already we know that which is a very good insect which provide the many product to us. Okay, honey and wax and other therapy also. Okay, venom therapy also we are using that. So some in the Northeast India, the peoples also trust to use the insect. And the one festival, the Hamo community is compulsory eat red ant during the Boga bee festival day. So this is the image. They are consuming the insect at the festival time. It is compulsory in the particular community in Assam and Northeast India. Some other insect also provide the therapeutic levels. So they are using the therapeutic treatments. Cure constant the Muga silkworms, right? It is a cure constant itching and soreness of the throat. This is the Muga silkworm. So already I told that hairy silkworms curing the rheuma and the infection mouth and tongue in young children. And already we know that cockroach also is available, which is consumed for the treatment of asthma problem in Northeast India. So new technologies and new researchers also told that and referred that one. The insect are the sources for the new drugs like immunological disorders that can treated that immunological disorders, analogies and antibacterial and antimicrobial peptides also presenting separate or screening from that insect tissues, and which is also cure the diuretic disease and anesthetic and anti-rheumatic property. This is also which is cure. And many insects having the bioactive compound like flavonoids and other pigments, other compounds also. There are involving treatment of involving the biological activities. So you can see this is many function is there. The worms that can involving various function like antifungal activities and AZE inhibitor and anti-accident activities and the anti-inflammatory activities and anti-diabetic activities also. So antibacterial activities. So insect tissues also involving and treat and control some disease. So these are examples for that. So in the insect antiviral and anti-cancer peptide is also discovered and isolated from that insect. The research may be new lead to for the futures and other technologies and developments to controlling the disease. Insect produce which range of protein and peptides as first and pass defense line against the pathogen in infection. These agents act in the different ways, including the insect immune system activation or by the direct infect on the target tumor cells or virus, simplex virus, HIV, HSV, or leukemia also. So this is also the new event. Yeah. So finally, I just explained how to collect that insect from the various environment. The Naga peoples also collect the insect from various place. This is caterpillar from old wood. You can see this is a wood borer. The people are collecting from the dried and old tree wood. Okay, so you can see this is also collecting method from the dried and decaying wood. Okay. Yeah, this is also another method for species collecting from a bamboo shoot. I mean, moongill, that is called the moongill in South India. So bamboo shoot, the larva also presenting here. This is also called the bamboo worms. Okay, which is also presenting in the northeast India. Some beetles also presenting here, and these are the grasshoppers. It's a collecting method. So finally, come to the advantage of edible insect. Insect provide the high quality protein and nutrition compared with the meat and the fish also. And insect are the particularly important as a food supplement for under nutrition children's, because most insect pieces are high fat, acids, and other proteins contents also there. They are also rich in the micronutrition. Insect poses a low risk transmitting zoonotic disease, and new effort and standard are requiring for the assurance nutritional quality and safety of insect foods. So this is an advantage for edible insects. Okay. So finally, some disadvantages presenting here, and pesticide use can make insect unsuitable for that human consume. The herbicide can accumulate in the insect through the bioaccumulation process. Causes lead to the poisoning after the consuming of capillary and were reported by the California Department of Health and Services in the November 2003. Adverse and allergic reactions also are also possible in the hazardous. Yeah. Some examples there: allergic reaction, anti-nutritionals. The allergy from injected allergic from that bees, wasps, venom, and other ant also. Contact allergies, some caterpillar, and causes anaphylaxis, Cameroon, inhalant dust, cockroach, fecal matter. So there are causes the allergic reaction in human beings. Symptoms are itching and asthma, skin rashes, and midwelling is also presenting in some people. And African silkworm has each the resistant amines that has been responsible for ataxic syndromes in the Nigerian, and high cysteine content in the most insect, although man has cystolytic enzymes produced by the bacterial in the GHG. So these are some drawbacks in the edible insect. So finally, I can come to the conclusions. So insect can be compared to other food animal origins such as the crustacean, fish, and meat. Insects have a high quality protein content due to the presence of all the essential amino acid, three fat category, SFA, saturated fatty acid, mono unsaturated fatty acids, and polyunsaturated fatty acids, and high fiber food labeling in the food having the allergies. The hygienic handling and correct storage be strongly addressed to avoid any potential risk on the consume. On this basis, the insect can be regarded as the safe if the property managed and consumed, will increasing shelf life and increasing the accessibility. Spend more on less than 14% of the plant protein to destroy more than the 70% of the high proteins. So this is the conclusion of. So finally, thank you. Uh, so I just wind up my presentation now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful presentation regarding the beneficial insect for human consumption.
Thank you, sir.
This is the time for our discussion. Students, if you have any doubt, please to raise your questions. Yeah, I think there is no question from the participants. I hope that all of you got more information from our today's speaker, right? I think, Akshaya,
Sir.
yeah, you may continue with,
Yes, sir.
yeah, other
Thank you,
arguments.
sir, for your fantabulous speech. Gratitude is a powerful catalyst for happiness. For sharing her gratitude, here comes my friend K. Gayatri, third basis zoology, for delivering her vote of thanks. Sir, I think Gayatri has a problem in unmuting her audio.
Okay, you may complete with what all thanks.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, Gayatri, you may unmute yourself. I change the settings. காயத்ரி கன்டினியூ பண்ணுங்க.
Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to thank our honorable chairman, sir. Next, like to thank our respected principal, sir, who gave permission to conduct this program. Thank you, sir. Next, I would like to thank our head of squad, sir, to give a brief introduction about the program. And next, I would like to thank our respected and honorable chief guest, Dr. M. Murali, sir, to share his knowledge and wonderful nutritional value of insects for human consumption. Thank you, sir, for your fantastic speech. And at last, I would like to thank our faculty members and students who are present here. So, thank you.
Thank you, Gayatri, for your immense gratitude. Sir, over to you. Sir.